Hello, here we are. Down, down,
Day
down.
after Bachelorette party. Baby, you ain't gotta get that close.
So yeah, she had a bachelorette party last night.
I feel just like I look. Like shit.
We wanted to make this as honest as possible, right? So we're gonna go ahead and finish up. Well, we're not gonna finish the story, but last time I told y'all that it was the climax, and it wasn't the whole climax because we ran into some other stuff later on. Like I told you, it was a 7-year uh, fiasco of us getting our crap together. But
Yeah.
so
Me getting my crap together, let's be
no,
honest here.
both of us. I had my little turn in play. So I went off to the Marine Corps. I went to boot camp. The whole time I was there, I wrote her. She wrote me back. I missed her. That's all I could think about. But I knew at the end of the day, I was bettering myself and, trying to make a future for myself. And I knew she was off in a relationship. And, this is really where the foundation of our relationship began, was during these years, because I had to humble myself and accept the fact that we were just going to be friends. And so I loved her enough for it to be that, and I was gonna be the daggone best friend that I could be. I would do anything to be near her or to have her in my life. So I came back, and I got to see her for the first time in like what 4 or 5 months. And she was.
I think it's been longer than that. We
Yeah.
haven't seen each other since.
Oh yeah, before that. Yeah, so it might have been like a whole year
Almost
actually.
a
It might have
year,
been a
yeah.
year. So she was actually working at Macy's at the time because.
Clinic Mall, Macy's. Good
Yeah.
Lord.
Why were you working at Macy's?
I was working at Macy's because I had graduated nursing school and I played around and just hadn't got my nursing license yet. And my ex told me that I had to have a job. So that's what I did. I went and
She
worked at Macy's.
worked at Macy's. So we planned to meet up and for me to see her for the first time while we were at Macy's. And I just can remember, like, I made sure I looked
I
just
was
get
nervous as
possible.
hell.
I was nervous as hell too. Like I was just, my heart was beating fast, and I was like, now that I'm a Marine, I'll come in here looking good, and maybe she'll want me back. That didn't happen, but it was definitely good to see her again, and it definitely.
We saw each other for not even like 5 minutes.
Yeah.
That's how most of our visits went throughout the years. They were very short and fast, but they were meaningful.
More than meaningful. Every time we saw each other, we knew that something was still there. It was almost like, every time I saw her drive away, like I wanted to
cried a
cry.
lot.
Yeah, we cried a lot. Every time I saw her and I drove away, throughout the time, I had no idea that we were even going to get back together, or not get back together, but
No, we
get
said
together.
when we was in a nursing home.
Yeah, I always thought that, we would be 70 and our spouses or whoever we ended up settling down with in our family would be, gone or whatever. And somehow we randomly, or fate would have it, that we would meet in a nursing home and finally get to spend our last 10 years of life together.
But I wasn't going to wipe your ass.
But she wasn't going to wipe my ass. She was just going to sneak in the room while the other nurses weren't looking and cuddle with me. So anyways, let's go on. So as time would have it, we'd have these little visits throughout the time, and
IHOP. It started at IHOP.
yeah, but
We had breakfast every once in a while at IHOP.
yeah, I would drive down, or whenever I was visiting family from, on the little time off I had. So we're gonna fast forward real quick. We are. Yeah, we're gonna fast forward. One of the last times that we saw each other, she decided to tell me that I needed to move on with my life. And you want to comment on this part?
I was freaking drunk.
But she
I
did.
was wasted.
She was very known for breaking up with me when we weren't even together. Like,
yeah, I broke up with her a lot of times. A lot of times, I can't talk to you anymore.
Right.
Blah, 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 blah.
Right.
My partner's feeling this way about you, so we can't speak.
Right.
We're getting too close. It always ended up like that. So.
And I was just like, dang, you breaking up with me again? Why? And then, a couple weeks later, she'll come back and be like, I'm sorry. And I'm like, fine. But this last time, this last time, no, she wasn't. She just was doing what was best for her at the time. So this last time that she did it,
you took it seriously.
I took it seriously. I was hurt. Even when she was drunk, I was just like, you know, you don't mean that, you know, because I was going to wait on her forever. Hell, that's what I wanted. And it sounded like she meant it. And I took it as she meant it because I didn't even hear from her for like a month after that. So I did.
I just didn't want to. I felt bad because I was in a relationship and I knew that I had these feelings for her, but I knew that I wasn't going to cheat. So,
Right.
and I didn't want to.
Well, that was never the plan for us to cheat,
No,
though.
we
Like,
didn't.
yeah.
And I didn't want to play devil's advocate either and be like, I'm going to keep you for myself, but I really am not going to keep you. Like,
I'm not going to be with you, yeah.
yeah, so it was the best thing. I thought I was doing the right thing for her. I
Right.
was trying to be not selfish that time.
Right. So, then I had a lot of stuff, you know, going on in my life and background that we'll have to talk about one day, but religion was a big part of it. And since I couldn't be with Danielle, you know, I wanted to have a family. I wanted everything, and I wanted to try to do what I felt like was right. So I met a guy in the Marine Corps, and we got married.
And that's the end of this video.
And that's the end of this
She
video.
might have to do a video on her own about that.
So we'll leave
know
y'all.
nothing.
I know it's not funny. It's really not funny. It's not funny. But what we'll do is we'll now leave y'all with these big question marks as to what the crap happened, what just happened, and leave you on edge for the next one. But for the end of this, what we're going to do is we're going to play y'all some playback from Danielle's bachelorette party.
Never drinking again.
And we have a couple of things left, but we have 20 days, guys. Like, I feel like I'm going to have a freaking heart attack just thinking about it, all the stuff we got to do. But I was so in love. I'm so happy. And we will see y'all very soon.
Yes.
Probably 2 or 3 days. Bye.